Hi, I'm Tyler from Shirt of Shame, and I'm going to be bringing you your breakdown for UFC 219, Cyborg versus Holm. Pardon me, my hair is frigged up, and I'm under a blanket. It's winter. Uh, so, I apologize for doing this last second. I really kind of have been putting these off for the last little bit, and I'm really just trying to run this through last second. So I'm going to get this started right away with Carlos Condit versus Neil Magny. These guys have both had trouble getting any sort of momentum. In Carlos Condit's case, I think it has something to do with the fact that he only fights like once a year, if that. He's very much on the downswing of his career. But if anybody's going to be a good style matchup, it's going to be Magny. Condit hates wrestlers. He will be the stronger guy out of these two, I think. And Magny will have a very point striking style that Condit will like to embrace for the early rounds before he gets his rhythm in. Both these guys are slow starters. Magny usually likes to let guys attack him and wear themselves out in that first round and then come back in the second. Condit's not going to do that. Condit's a slow starter. He's going to build into it. And I think Condit will take that first round from him and then run away with it. Magny, though, thrives in 5-round fights. But this is a 3-round fight, and I think it's going to be too much to deal with a guy on Condit's level. Magny really needs his win, though. That being said, Condit by decision. After that, we got Cynthia Calvillo versus Carla Esparza. It's hard to look past Carla Esparza. She has the skill to take anybody down. But the fact is, Calvillo is a really great grappler in her own right. More of a submission grappler. I think she might be able to catch Esparza on the way down. It's hard to really expect too much out of Esparza right now. She's after the Randa Marcos fight, and especially after the Joanna fight, she's kind of damaged stock. This is going to be a really good fight to see where Esparza's head is at, whether or not she wants to get back in that championship picture. She dominated Invicta for a long time, and she hasn't even sniffed at the belt ever since Joanna took it from her. But I will go with Calvillo by first-round submission. I think she's going to catch her when she's going to use some strikes to get Esparza to shoot, and then she's going to catch Esparza on the way down. Triangle, guillotine, maybe Kimura, something like that. And I think she'll make Esparza tap in the first. After that, this is the wild card fight. A lot of people are probably going to be not knowing what they're getting into for this. This is Dan Hooker versus Mark Diakiese. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, Diakiese. Diakiese is a guy that relies on his strength. He's got a karate style. Hooker, damn, I meant to do a little bit more research on him. I think he is more of a grappler. I think he'll be able to take. I don't know. I really don't know enough about Dan Hooker. I should have done more research on him. But I think Diakiese will land that power early and be able to push Hooker against the fence and get a win and get back into good graces. After that, finally, and I'm going to pretend like I waited to record this because I was waiting to see if Nurmagomedov was going to make it to the fight. He has weighed in, and he is on weight. Amazingly. And he has not injured himself. Amazingly. Right, Bane? So it's going to be him versus Barboza. There's a lot of X factors in this. Has the weight cut diminished Nurmagomedov? It hasn't in the past. Will Nurmagomedov be able to tolerate that power Barboza's power until he can get it down? In his fight with Daniel Horcher and with Michael Johnson, we saw Nurmagomedov eat some hard shots and get put in a little bit of danger before he was able to take away everything that those guys had in the later rounds. Barboza, will he be able to do anything off his back? Will he be able to defend the takedown? Barboza, I want to say that Barboza has the ability to defend the takedown long enough to start putting together combinations and make Nurmagomedov get desperate and make bad decisions and take risks and walk into something that he doesn't know what he's doing. If you're going to say a coach was going to defeat Nurmagomedov, it would have to be Mark Henry, and he's the guy that's been doing the game planning for Barboza for this one. He's the one who's been putting together the blueprint on how to beat Nurmagomedov, and I would have to say that Barboza is probably the best bet to beat Nurmagomedov in this division. After that, we got our main event, Chris Cyborg versus Holm. I flipped back and forth 5 times making this video. I do not know who's going to win this one. I want to say that Holm is going to be able to abuse Cyborg's Russian style. I'm going to say that Cyborg has never fought anybody who's got the physicality to match her like Holm does. But on the other hand, let's look past Cyborg's freakish power and that blitzkrieg that people have to deal with. My cat's attacking something behind me and it's very annoying. Cyborg has a submission game and Holm is weak on the ground. That's a factor. So I want to say I'm rooting for Holm. I want to say she'll win, but I don't think I can. I think I have to go with Cyborg on this one by first round knockout. It's not great. I have no faith in this pick, but this is where my head's leading me right now. I'm going with Cyborg on this one. Agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments. And this is Tyler from Sure to Shame, logging off.